What's up, guys and gals? Darkdally here for the third weekly Wednesday special. Today I'm going to be showcasing a building which I'm currently working on out here on the island. I haven't done a super large ornate castle in a long time, not since I worked on that one on Spectacle Island, featured in so many videos months back. So we're going to be looking at this one. First, I'm going to show you some stuff with this, show you what's planned, what's been done, and so on and so forth. I'm going to show you what this special is featuring, how to do it. If you want to skip all that and just get to what we're doing and how to do it, there will be a link in the description, a timestamp I should say, in the description. So let me show you what you would be skipping to, and then I'll go back to showing you this building and all about it. Alright, what we're going to be going over this week is how to shift floors and ceilings. Because of certain unique qualities of concrete, sometimes floors don't fit in between. For instance, when I placed this floor, because of the way this concrete was placed, it was actually shifted over a floor width and I had to get it back. So that's one application. The other application I will be showing you is how to maneuver floors again by a single wall's width, like right here where I had to shift this floor over because this tower was hanging off of it. If you're not exactly sure what I'm talking about, just keep watching, hang on, or go ahead and skip to the timestamp in the description. Okay, first of all, unique things of building on the island. The weather here sucks. I've set my fireworks to go off every 30 seconds just to keep it clear, because that's the only way to keep it clear here so that we can do this. And I do find that a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. So, we are at Dalton Farm, and I wanted to build a great castle that overlooked a bluff that had an awesome view from the coast. My first thought was Longfellow's cabin, but it has an awesome cliff, but there's nowhere to stand and take in the view, and here we have a beautiful beach to enjoy it all from. And so when I designed this, much like when I designed my previous castle on Spectacle Island, I come down here frequently to look and check to see how it's going. This wing here is going to have a twin over here, and I'll tell you how I'm going to do that. So let's get up here. Yes, it is a little bit tricky navigating this terrain. It takes a minute to go up and down, up and down. Alright, first of all, this wing is, well, let's take this apart and I will show you. This is one of those things that sometimes you may just not want to do because it ends up with things like this. So I'm walling this off, and I think that to get from here into that section, it's going to be on the second floor, because I have learned my lesson. My lesson being, when you have two things joining like this, don't try to connect them right away. Well, we'll get to that. The way I'm going to duplicate this exactly and its angle over there is very simple. What I'm going to do is, and you can probably figure this out already, because both of these sections are at, you know, an unexact, I guess you could say, angle to the central part, is I'm simply going to attach, I can attach floors to these, walk the floors over there, and then I can have the second wing over here at the exact same angle. Up here, what created the cool outcropping is simply using these angled floors with the diagonal walls below them, and it makes it cool. It makes it look like it's like jutting out from the cliff, and that's exactly the look I was going for. One thing about this which really bugs me, and for some reason I couldn't fix it, is now I have these pieces going in, and luckily, thank God, it let me clip into the concrete tower here, and it did over here too, but I had to use a different piece. See how this piece is facing the other way? I had to use the other triangle piece, the one that faces the wrong way, and it creates this gap. I guess you kind of got to know it's there, but you can see it from down there. I tried everything, absolutely everything. I'm not going to even go into that here. I tried you name it, but because of the order I had to assemble this stuff in, for some reason only the backwards one would attach here, even though this one actually attached like it should. It's Fallout, guys. Don't question why it does what it does. It does what it does. So this is still very much a construction site. You know, I got my little open beds here and stuff. This is going to be a large project. So anyway, hope you guys like it. I look forward to seeing what this looks like. Tell me what you guys think. Let's go ahead and get to what we're doing this week, which was some of the problems that I encountered with this. Okay, so here we are at Sunshine Tidings Co-op, where I can show you exactly what I did, how I fixed it. It's kind of simple. It's almost so simple it's silly, but man, it's one of those things that can save your life when you encounter a problem like this, and I'll show you what causes that. You may recognize this set behind me from my video, How to Be Exact, and if you haven't seen that and want to know what all of this is about, be sure to go check out that video. It's very informative and applies to pretty much everything, including some of what we're doing today. So when you build concrete walls, by default they snap to a floor like this, as I'm sure you know. So that, let's put a ceiling on here, when you add a ceiling or floor, hey, that's the wrong piece, there we go, it snaps precisely like that, like it should. Let's grab the floor. Now, however, sometimes, and this is the problem with concrete, snapping them like this to the floor does not suit your needs, does not do what you need to do. Sometimes, in the instance of that castle I showed you I'm building on the island, you need to snap the walls like this, and I had to there for a reason. Sometimes that happens. I had to snap the walls instead of where it wanted me to, one in. Now, when you do that, it creates this problem. I will show you why. It does that because these walls have thickness. You know, these walls are 1/8 of one tile thick. And when you try to put a floor across, it does that. So what I'm going to show you how to do is basically walk that floor over. It's really simple. It's painfully easy. Here's what we do. First, let's go ahead and get the floor we're going to use for the ceiling, which I'm going to use these. So let's go ahead and put, actually, let's not do that yet. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, basically. Concrete walls have an attribute that allows them to snap to one another, if I can get it to do it, like so. Oh, we had it. Not only will they snap inside each other, but they will also snap directly adjacent, like that. And that's what we're going to use to shift this floor over. It's actually really that easy. Let's go ahead and delete this, just for now. Get rid of this. Now we're going to go grab our floor. Oops. Come on, Darkdally, get with it. Concrete walls only snap to concrete floors. So we're going to snap that there. Now we're going to go grab the floor we actually want. And now we can just move our wall back into place, so to speak. Like so. It was really that easy to fix it. It did take me a minute to kind of figure it out. I've encountered that problem before, but never really tried to fix it. That is how you fix that problem. And as I demonstrated in this video here on measurements, if you watched that, then you would know that this wall is the smallest increment you can feasibly move a wall anyway. One concrete wall thickness being, of course, we're just going to do this real quick. One concrete wall thickness is, of course, equal to one space of this, which is the shortest distance you can move one of these walls. Again, if you haven't seen this video, check it out. It is called How to Build with Exact Measurements in Mind. That said, what I'm illustrating is that, yes, so this allows you to shift that floor over just one concrete wall width, and you can, you could extrapolate that and do that in any way. I will show you another example of exactly how to do that with this. This is the other thing I wanted to show you. This is a concrete tower placed precisely centrally over a foundation. As I'm sure you've done this before and you've seen they hang off, and it's really ugly, and this is a problem I encountered on my castle. Now, common ways to fix this would simply be extend this foundation out here, extend the foundation out here, and well, then you kind of, to make it look good, you got to put another one here, you know. But then you got this, yeah, then it's obvious you were trying to cover it up. What if we could just shift this foundation over and out so this concrete wall is not hanging out? Now, under many circumstances, that would look pretty bad, because then it'd be super, you know, receded in on this side. But because of the attributes of where I was building that island, because of where the tower was, much like here, this side of the tower was digging into the hill. So we're not going to see this side. So we can go ahead and we can shift this foundation however we want. And what we're going to do is the exact same thing. First, what we're going to do, let's get rid of this wall. This is going to require, you know, taking some stuff away, putting it back. And so because of that, let's get some placeholders in place. Make sure you have a second story so that you can reattach your walls. You have something to snap them to when you put them back. Oh, come on. Let's go ahead and let's get 3 up here just so there's something for it to anchor to. Now, let's go ahead and get rid of these. We're using the same thing we did over there, just in a different way. We need to move the foundation one wall width this way and one wall width this way to pick up that wall width that this circular tower is hanging over. And it's the same thing. So first, let's move it this way. When we snap a wall to it, oh, come on. Of course, it's going to want to snap like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a wall, and we're going to snap it there, remove this, move that over. See what I'm doing? Same exact thing as over there. It's actually painfully easy, stupid simple, but it's something that people might not think of, because I didn't think of it right off the bat. I had to stop and process and say, what can I do to shift this foundation over? There we go. Let's get rid of this. Now, let's bring our walls back down, like so. I do love the way these round walls snap. They actually, they snap really quickly. And there we go. You can't tell it's pulled in on this side because this side digs into the hill. So this is an application you can use for many things. It basically is just a basic technique to walk these floors over one wall width at a time. But if you do encounter the same thing I did, where you have the opportunity to do that because one side cannot be seen, that's how you do it. Very simple as that. And as simple as that. Alright guys, that's it for this week's Wednesday special. Tell me what you think. Comment below. Like the video. It really does help my channel. It helps me know I'm doing a good job, and I like to see it. I had a great time showing you guys this stuff. Show me you enjoyed it with those likes. Until next time, my name is Darkdally, and I will see you guys later.